Global War 36 enthusiast here, introducing Operation Big Red 1, OBRO, a YouTube war of Global War 36, version 4.2. Panzer J selected Operation Big Red 1 for our operational name. The Big Red 1 is the nickname of the 1st Infantry Division, the oldest continuously serving division in the U.S. Army. Its nickname refers to the large red 1 on its shoulder patch. It's also referred to as the Fighting First. The Big Red 1 was stood up in 1917, and the first headquarters commandant was George S. Patton. In 1938, the 1st Infantry Division was sent to Puerto Rico to conduct amphibious exercises. Amphibious operational training continued from 1939 to 1941, demonstrating the tactical vision of Army leadership at that time. In November 1942, the division spearheaded Operation Torch, landing in Oran, Algeria. For 6 months, the Big Red 1 was involved in nearly non-stop action, culminating in the capture of Tunisia and the surrender of almost 250,000 Axis soldiers. In July 1943, the division again led the invasion into Sicily. Operation Husky, at the specific request of George S. Patton, who was now a lieutenant general, commanding the U.S. 7th Army. The 1st Division faced Italian and German armored units in the mountains and lost more than half of their strength at the Battle of Troyes. The division was then transferred to England in November 1943. On D-Day, the Big Red 1, in conjunction with the 29th Infantry Division, the 2nd Rangers, and the 5th Rangers, assaulted bloody Omaha Beach, suffering 30% casualties in the first hour of the attack. For the next 6 months, the division saw continuous action until reaching the Ruhr River Valley on December 7th. On December 16th, the Germans launched Wacht am Rhein, the Battle of the Bulge, and the Big Red 1 was immediately thrown into the Ardennes forest. The division fought fiercely from December 17th to January 28th and proved instrumental in first halting, then reversing the German advance. On the 15th of March 1945, the 1st Division crossed the Rhine at the Rommingen Bridge. Sorry, that's Rommingen. By the war's end, the Big Red 1 had pushed forward all the way to Czechoslovakia. 17 members of the division were awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor during World War II. Outstanding choice, Panzer J. Panzer J will be playing the KMT USA. Boston Bruce will command the Commonwealth and France. Hambone will lead Germany and Italy. Sarge's Shellhole will return as the Comintern. And finally, I will debut my play as Japan. Note that Japan was the first pick both last game and this game, and Commonwealth France was the last pick for last game and this game. You can find links to my fellow players' channels in the description below. Please subscribe to their channels and follow along. Looking forward to another exciting game with outstanding opponents.